Hello YouTube, we've got one here. Thank you so much for hitting 2,000 subscribers. I do appreciate it. Never thought we would get there. Thank you for the comments to make us a better player, for the laughs, the timestamps, pointing out some funny things we've done. Definitely some of you have come by the Twitch channel, which can be found in the description below, along with the deck list and all the other links. For those that have met us at an event or two, thank you. Everyone, be safe and enjoy. Here's one for you guys, a YouTube exclusive, Kroxa Skelemental with the Nightmare Kitty in Modern. Here we are again, a YouTube exclusive on the channel. We're going to be playing the red-black Kroxa Skelemental with the Nightmare Kitty in the main board. Now, we've played this list before. We're not going to go too much over it. The deck basically attempts to make our opponent discard quite a bit with Skelementals, Kroxas, and then Thoughtseize or Inquisitions, and then controls some of the creatures they might play with Fatal Pushes or K commands here. In playing this, what we've noticed is that Kalitas, although we bring usually one in, we don't usually want more than one, and so I'm actually going to be swapping one Kalitas out for a Terminate, and that's going to be probably the only adjustment here. Otherwise, the list is as is. Deck list in the description below. Let's go ahead and play some Magic. All right, red-black Kroxa Skelemental Nightmare Kitty in Modern. Going to be playing a league here on the stream, or really just in my stream room here. Deck list down below in the description. Let's see if we can find our first opponent here and play some Magic. And after saying that, we do. So we'll go ahead and see what we're up to first here. Haven't played this one in a little bit, so we'll see how we do here. We do win the die roll here. We're against the Dreams of Ashiok. We have a no-lander, and ironically, we're against a Lurrus deck. You don't see too many of the companion ones recently. All right, we're going to go ahead and keep this. We can ditch just a basic swamp here. That way I can get double red as needed, and we can go ahead and Inquisition them, see what's going on, see if there's anything worrisome here. So we have a double Thing in the Ice. We have a Force of Negation, Helix, and a Manamorphose. I guess I'll take the Thing in the Ice since I don't have anything to remove the other Thing in the Ice. And we'll see if we get lucky here. Maybe I will fire off this other Inquisition to get rid of the Thing in the Ice number 2. Hallowed Fountain shocks it in. Interesting they shock that in. I am curious what they possibly could have here. Let's go ahead and Inquisition round 2 here. See if I can snag that extra Thing in the Ice. Looks like I'm going to. I could get the Lightning Helix here. We're just going to take the extra Inquisition here and pass the turn. I'm not terribly concerned about Helixing my Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm more concerned about the Thing in the Ice. They end up milling over another Thing in the Ice, which is good. We have the Terminates for the sideboard, but what we're sitting at here feels good how we've kind of landed here. All right, there's a Skelemental. Let's go ahead and play Dreadhorde Arcanist. And we're going to do this to bait out the Lightning Helix. No real reason to have the Lightning Helix just take the Skelemental. We're hoping that I can maybe get the Inquisition off of the or the Dreadhorde Arcanist and steal something here in the future. Floodstrand Steam Vents here, shocks in, probably going to Helix. And does so. Perfect. All right, 4 cards remain. They play a land. We have Manamorphose, Force, and 2 unknowns. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more red mana here. Blood Crypt into play tapped at the end step. Play our land down. And let's see if we can get a Skelemental into play. as a bolt. All right. So they bolt. We make them discard 1 instead of 2, unfortunately. Cracking Scalding Tarn here. I wonder if they'll use Manamorphose. Nope, because they went and got a Triome. A Jeskai Triome. All right. Snow-covered mountain here. Are we just going to pick up Lurrus into the hand? We do. We do. All right, Lurrus is in hand. We'll play our own Lurrus here. Naturally drawing Lurrus means we get to play it before they play their Lurrus. Can't play our Dreadhorde Arcanist just yet, but we'll get that soon. That'll be very useful here. I presume their Lurrus is going to come into play. That would be my assumption. Extra island here. We have double white. Okay, Lurrus it is. Cast a thing in the ice. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to Lightning Bolt now. With the idea that if they have the Force, they have to get something. They have to get rid of their last card here. So we have Force and a Manamorphose left. Lurrus has been used. All right. We get our Dreadhorde Arcanist back. I kind of hate playing this down. Let's go and attack first. It doesn't hurt to attack because we gain the life. They may not block. And I'll go ahead and play the Cliffs down just because it doesn't come into play tapped here. All right, Manamorphose Force, 2 unknown cards here. We already dealt with the Lurrus since it's the only Lurrus they have. Flooded Strand cracks here. What are you gonna do? Serum Vision, setting up maybe the Manamorphose here. We might have Thing in the Ice doing some flipping. Not gonna be good for us. Serum into Opt. This is an easy Manamorphose into something else. Serum Visions, and then we can Manamorphose and flip here, it looks like. So my opponent got all the cantrips. No cast of Manamorphose, it looks like. Maybe even Helix. Manamorphose, flip. Into the hands. Makes blue and red. Serum Visions. Oh my. These are several spells, one after the other. And attacks for 7, it looks like. Force 2 unknown cards. 7 damage going to 15. Okay. So let's play Arcanist, and we'll play the Skelemental and see if I can get them to discard. We'll hope that last card's not a bolt. We can get Lurrus down in just a moment here. In for damage, hits them to 7. They go discarding. Discards Force and Remand. So we have an unknown card. Unknown card. Bonus Thing in the Ice. Plus nothing else. We'll take the 7 here. We'll take the 7. Castle. I could bolt them. I could just Inquisition them this turn. Let's go ahead and slam a Lurrus down here. That seems relatively safe. Probably should be attacking first, but we're going to go ahead and attempt an Inquisition here. Just take a look at what they've got. Bolt doesn't finish this game, so this is why we're doing the Inquisition. We have some sort of Helix here, it looks like. They do Helix. They Helix the Lurrus. Alright, they're up to 10. No cards. 10. Blocks. I'm at 8. I'm going to go to 1, it looks like. Going to 1. All right. Top of the library is an unearth. Let's go ahead and attack. We'll do the other Inquisition now. Take a peek. See what this last card is. All right, it's just the land. They may or may not block. We'll go ahead and unearth Luris here. So I can make it a 4/2, right? Opting. That Scalding Tarn, we have another card. There's a Scalding Tarn. They cracked the Scalding Tarn. I need this to not flip. If it flips, we're losing Luris, or we're losing this game. Thought Scours, taking a random draw here. No! Alright, they send everything back to the hand and they attack with the Awoken Horrors. Just a bit shy. I would argue we flooded out just a little bit here, especially after a 1 fetch as well. Opponent takes game 1, though. We can fight back, though. This will be an interesting one because our opponent doesn't have too many creatures. They actually got to bring one of them back with a Luris. So I'm thinking Engineered Explosive seems pretty good here. I could see these Terminates aren't too bad, so we'll bring those in. I could even see maybe a pair of Collective Brutalities. What's not working for us here? This Thunderkin Awakener is not going to be very good. We can go down 1 Luris. We can probably go down 2 K-Commands here. K-Command is really just a discard. It's not going to kill too much. It would kill Luris, but I am bringing in Terminates that are going to be a bit better against the Thing in the Ice. That's easily these cards. I wonder if I need this extra Engineered Explosive. I might not, because I have 3 Fatal Pushes, 3 Terminates. Maybe I get rid of 1 Bolt for 1 more Engineered Explosive as a card that can take care of the Thing in the Ice over taking care of, say, a Luris. Luris won't be able to be killed by the Engineereds, but I have all of this that can kill Luris. That seems reasonable. Do I care about these Collective Brutalities? Collective Brutality hits something in the hand and can kill Luris. I wonder if this matchup I don't care about my own Luris. Let's go down 1 Bauble here, 1 Collective Brutality, and try that. Just an extra removal. We're going to keep the Unearths here because they have plenty of bolts themselves, so their bolts can take care of most of our creatures. So the Unearth is going to play that extra role that Luris plays in grabbing things back out of our graveyard. This hand looks fantastic. We're going to go ahead and keep this. We have a Seasoned Pyromancer to help us dig. We've got the Inquisition to start things off. We have an Unearth in case they counter or do something with the Seasoned Pyromancer. This all looks good. All right. So we have Steam Vents, and we have Opt, Thought Scour, Manamorphous Lightning Bolts. I don't think I care about the Lightning Bolts as much. This Thing in the Ice isn't as interesting either. I think I'm just going to take an Opt. Just take an Opt, make it so that maybe they don't hit this extra land. Less drawing. Plenty of things to do with the Thing in the Ice here. All right, they do hit their land right off the top. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, we'll just sit here with the Marsh Flats here. We'll go fetch a basic. We can then use Seasoned Pyromancer if we'd like to. We may not. We'll see. And we'll see if they jam out this Thing in the Ice. They do. They do. We'll go ahead and kill it right here. Or attempt to. Cool. Okay. I think drawing here is not a bad idea. We can get rid of both unearths. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of lightning bolt and an unearth here. We're gonna keep one of the unearths. Cool. All right, EE's a good one. We have an extra seasoned pyromancer here. We'll see if they kill our seasoned pyromancer, allowing me to unearth it. We have a Serum Visions, not a card they had. They played the Steam Vents. This also gave me a lot of power on the board, which is really nice. Dreadhorde Arcanist. That one's actually not very good. Let's attack for a couple points here. I don't want to get rid of this Engineered Explosive, but I could see myself just putting another Seasoned Pyromancer, Arcanist, and Engineered Explosive out, and then just have the Unearth going super wide on our opponent. I don't think I need this Arcanist. I do have a Lightning Bolt over here, which would be 3 damage, but they have their own Lightning Bolts. Let's do it this way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This one's coming together nicely. Fetching with Scalding Tarn. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Opts to do a Thought Scour as well at end step. Helix, Spire Bluff, Milled Over. Steam Vents, tapped. The Seasoned Pyromancer is going really nice and wide here, and it feels really good. Feels really good. Let's go ahead and just punch him in for some damage. In we go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Goes ahead and paths one of these. We'll grab black mana. They're going to Helix the other one. Manamorphose. White, red. Pass the other one. I wonder if I bolt this. Bolt Slam Luris, pass turn, then get to unearth it. The bolt's probably just better upstairs. We have... If I get to unearth it, though, I'm drawing more cards here. We have 2 bolts to beat. I'm gonna bolt my own dude here. I like to keep them around if possible. Alright, damage resolves here. Let's put the Blood Crypt into play, and let's go ahead and slam a Luris down here. I don't get any immediate value, so this will encourage them to use a bolt here. So we have Scalding Tarn, Kroxa Scalding Tarn. The other thing is it's emptying my hand, so this Unearth off of the Seasoned Pyromancer draws me some cards as well. Serum Visions. Dig, dig, dig. Dig in. This is a good battle. This is a good battle. Could go either way here. I think I've got the better board, obviously. There's a thing in the ice. So we have 2 bolts here. Bolt number 1, Luris. So we have 1 more bolt in hand. All right, so here's like a perfect example. I could bring back Luris, but bringing back Luris just eats the bolt. So this is a pretty easy Cliffs into play. We'll go ahead and unearth our Seasoned Pyromancer to draw cards. Versus some of the other options I had there. I have a bonus unearth. I have a Fatal Push. Oh, let's go ahead and Fatal Push this out of the way. This is looking good. And we'll attack for 4. They have a Lightning Bolt. That's about all they've got going on here. Bolts one of these. If they bolt one of these, I might just unearth this Luris If they bolt the Seasoned Pyromancer for some reason, I might unearth the Seasoned Pyromancer again. I mean, that just seems like a no-brainer, right? Draw more cards here, presenting lethal. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We'll just keep unearthing. Why not? Seems good. Sleight of hand. There's a few unearths in a row there. Opting. Digging. Needing like an anger of the gods, I suppose. And conceding. 1-1 so far. Here we go. Game number 3. We're not going to make any changes to our sideboard. I think we're well suited. I don't know if we would want maybe the lightning bolt over maybe an engineer, just because we're on the draw. Engineer explosives is probably just a better treatment against the thing in the ice. So we'll leave the engineered in. We'll go with this. This is good. I like this deck. I don't know why. It's just like happy smiles. Okay, we have Fatal Push. We have an Inquisition. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. We have the 3 lands we need for Skelemental. Hand looks nice. Opponent did have to mull. No, did not mull. They kept their 7. All right, we'll start with this Inquisition. We have a nice Dreadboard Arcanist after this as well. We can take the removal spell. We have a Pyromancer's Ascension here. We have a Path and a Lightning Bolt. I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this. It's interesting they didn't play the Serum Visions immediately. It's intriguing to me. I guess I have to take the Pyromancer's Ascension just because I don't really have a way to interact with it. It could kill us. We've got this Fatal Push for a creature if they end up finding one. They go get this Triome. This Triome's kind of cool with the beach theme going on there. It's pretty sweet. All right, we're leading with the Serum Visions, not using our Flooded Strand before. So the Scry 2 is going to only last a short amount of time here. They put both cards on top, and they have a Spire Bluff that they've played. I have to take quite a bit of damage here. We're going to set ourselves up, though. We do that from time to time. Arcanist into play, past turn. We have double Skelementals here. They're going to go ahead and bolt this. So we have to worry about this path. Even so, though, I guess I'm not terribly concerned. There's a thing in the ice, so now Fatal Push looks interesting here. I think I just Fatal Push this and attempt to unearth our Arcanist. They'll path it, probably, and then we can Skelemental them. Because I'm probably not doing anything with these Skelementals just yet. This easily could eat a path. That'll put me to 4 lands. Even at a land draw would be 5. Choosing not to path at end step there. I'm going to be threatening Skelemental plus the Inquisition off the Dreadhorde. Flooded Strand here played. Puts it in Snow-Covered Island. New thing in the ice. Now my Fatal Push looks interesting here. Kroxa. Kroxa, 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 Kroxa. All right. We're going to just slam a Lightning Skelemental here. I think we can win this. We're just going to attack pretty easily here. I will Inquisition. Whatever they do, fatal push, or sorry, path, I am going to get some goodies here. So the Arcanist is gone. We'll go get another black here on the off chance that they're playing Blood Moon. I doubt it, though. So we'll connect here. The path is gone. Whatever this last card's gone. Taking them down. We got 2 Skelementals following this, and we will be playing those back-to-back, probably. They ditch a Scalding Tarn. 1 card in hand. They might crack the Fiery Islet. They might put the Luris into play. Into their hand. Sorry, not into play. Luris goes to the hand. Do we think they have a Bolt? We're going to test that theory here. Skelemental. Do you have a Bolt? In for 6. The answer is you don't have a Bolt. Luris gone. Anger of the Gods gone. Nice. Top deck for our opponent. We're going to be hooking them up with another Skelemental here. Cracks Fiery Islet. Serum Visions. Helping the thing in the ice. Tick down. Tick, tick, tick. Land drop. Shocks in. Bolt now kills. A lot of things kill now. Let's go ahead and threaten the Skelemental here. Once they discard, I can play Kroxa safely. And if they block with Thing in the Ice, they're still discarding, then we can get them with Kroxa. We'll give Kroxa the W here. Oh, we have a Helix. Gotcha. In response. Taken down, match number 1 here. Close one. Close one. Beating up Jeskai, Luris, Thing in the Ice. Match 1 in the books. We'll see you in the next match. Oh, buddy. Match 1 was a good one. Match 2 here, playing red-black. Kroxa, Skelemental, the Nightmare Kitty in Modern. We have found our opponent. We'll hit the play button. Let's go. Mark them's our opponent. Showing off that Bitter Blossom. 3 lands. Looks good. We have the Thunderkins, our Singleton Thunderkin as well. Easy keep. Opponent's mulligan to 6. Let's go. Let's do it. Mulligans to 5. Not a good thing to be doing that against us, opponent. We'll eat your hand for breakfast. 5 cards. Land, I presume. Bloodstained Mire. Cracks the Bloodstained Mire. Are we going to 3 cards with 1 discard? Have at me. Watery Grave. Shocks it in. Oh, Hedron Crab. Okay. Not what I expected. Fatal Push is a really nice one off the top. We'll go ahead and fire this off immediately. I'll do a Blood Crypt here because if they're going to be milling me, I want to have the correct lands available. So we're against mill. This will be interesting because we're a discard deck. We'll see how this goes. Bonus Crab. And land drop. Mill time. Mills themselves. That's not good for us. I thought they were going to mill me. Uh-oh. Whoa. Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Milling. Themselves again. Alright, alright. I'm still glad I Fatal Pushed. We'll see what these sets of cards are. 3 lands plus Narcomoeba. That's it. That's it. It's a Narcomoeba. The best Amoeba. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and fetch again. I can go get a basic at this point. And we'll put a little Thunderkin out. Past a turn. Past the turn. No real reason to attack. They'll just block with Hedron Crab. Skelementals are up next. Need to clear the hand before things get crazy here. Although clearing the hand could be dangerous. We could be running into Vengevines. We will see. hoping that they at least play something here. Paying the cost and cast of something. Bonus Narcomoeba. 2 in the air, 0-2 on the ground. Swings for 1 in the air. We're at 15, our opponent's at 16, and we're about to empty their hand. Let's go. Need to play this mountain. Draw for the turn is our buddy, our boy, Luris. Skelemental here, gonna go ahead and attack. We'll attack with both creatures this time. Those 2 cards are gone. We're gonna keep our Thunderkin. We're hitting for 6. We're gonna do this again. Top deck doesn't matter. We get rid of a Vengevine and a Gravecrawler. A Gravecrawler does not block. We're about to be coming through for 12 damage. Gravecrawler from the hand. Gravecrawler from the bin. Vengevine needs to be back on defense or you lose, opponent. Or you lose. Attacks with Vengevine. The guts, the glory. I think we win. Might be off by 1, but I think we've got this. We have an Unearth as well. We're just gonna smash people. Skelemental here. Attack. Swing. Reanimate. Hitting for 13 damage. 12 of which is trample. They can block 4 of it. Blocking 2 there. 12, 10, 9, 8, but the other one gets through. This is 9 exactly. Need that Vengevine on defense. So we have Vengevine Crab. Vengevine Crab. That was a turn 4 kill, too, through blockers. Alright, so Ashioks feel pretty decent here. Probably a pair of Terminates as well, and just kind of go with that. We can ditch... Honestly, Lightning Bolts and Fatal Pushes are pretty good here. I don't see Thunderkin going as far that time. We can ditch 2 Thought Seizes as well, 2 Ashioks Terminates for those, and then find 1 more room for this Terminate. I'm going to keep the Lurises because we need the defense and the gaining life. Maybe 1 K-Command out. Even though K-Command can kill a couple things, this is probably just smarter. And with that, 1 Kalitas in, 1 more K-Command. That will give us that life gain. The 3 Lurises, the Kalitas. We have the Ashiok to clear out their graveyard. Looks good. Kroxa is pretty big. Skelemental does the damage. We could enable them. It's a little bit frightening that we could enable them, but we have to just go with our main game plan here to try to take them out. No waiting. Not gonna do it. Just gotta slam in for the damage. Luckily, we have lots of removal. Fatal Push just doesn't hit Vengevine, but that's about it. We have the Terminates and Lightning Bolts for that. Seasoned Pyromancer also makes a lot of chump blockers, so we'll see. Gotta get the opening hand, see how we're set up. I think it's probably about 50-50 here. See how it goes. All right, we have double Luris here. We have an Inquisition. We have lands that come into play untapped, don't do damage. This is okay. I'm not like wild and crazy about this, but it's okay. We will try it, but it could be poor, we'll just say. We'll see if this Inquisition can hit something important here. Starts with a Stitcher. The Blood Crypt with the 2 castles is pretty important. We have a Prized Amalgam here. This is a zombie. All right, there's our Skelemental. We'll go ahead and start with our Inquisition, see what we can hit here. So we have a bonus prize. We have a Glimpse the Unthinkable. We have this dude. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, return from the graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, I guess I'm just taking Glimpse here. Just leave them with stuff they can't cast. Just let him just play the Verdant Catacombs here. Get this down. Hope they don't draw their next land. Maybe hit them. The Vengevine's a little bit frightening. In for one. We'll see if they hit that third land here. If they hit the third land, they can probably Prized Amalgam. Things get dicey. They get dicey. All right, Arcanist in play, though. Pass the turn. I mean, we could be doing Skelemental plus an Inquisition here. Inquisition takes a card and Skelemental takes 2. That's not bad. Overgrown Tomb here. Tapped, I presume. 4 cards. 5th card drawn here. Miss the land. Miss. Crab. That's crabby. Hedron Crab. Getting its polluted delta on. Cracks the polluted delta. Now I can clear the hand here with a Lightning, Skelemental, and Inquisition, luckily. It's just a matter of how much are they going to get off this crab. And they can also block Stitcher to fill Graveyard more. We have a Carrion Feeder, a Gravecrawler. We have a Vengevine. So we're going to get this Vengevine back, it looks like. We do. Gravecrawler's played. Gravecrawler summons the Vengevine. We're going to be hit for 4, and we have a Prized Amalgam now coming back as well. So I'm able to clear the hand. The question is, clearing the hand, can I race the 3/3 that's coming in from here? A 4/3, a 2/1, and a 1/1. I probably can. And just attack with the 4/3. I will not block. All right, Prized Amalgam comes back. So can I fight 7 points of damage here? Ooh, that Lightning Bolt really makes it a possibility, I think. So I clear the hand here. They top deck. They attack me back for 7 here. I'm hitting for 7. I put them to 7. They're going to hit me and put me to 6, 5, 4, 3. Then I have Luris and can bolt something. I mean, I don't believe I have another option. We're sort of racing here. Sort of racing. Definitely going to Inquisition. I'm going to get the ghoul here. This will connect. So we're going to be in top deck mode. I like this. Top deck mode. Blocks here. Going to get some new things in with Stitcher. Hopefully nothing brutal here. They hit a Creeping Chill, which is pretty good. Okay, so they hit a Creeping Chill. I'm at 10, taking 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh. We're doing the Verdant Catacombs. They take another point of damage. Shocking. Come on. They don't. I guess if they hit another Gravecrawler, they can play the Gravecrawler here. Prized Amalgam. Looks like I'm going to 1. Because I don't think there's another Gravecrawler. Oh, there is a second Gravecrawler, so this Vengevine kills me. Yep. Alright, you got us, opponent. Bummer. Bummer. Oh, we're going to hit the bolt, too. Bolt, attack, bolt, bolt. If it went through. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so we have actually quite a few 1-drops. There might be an argument for Engineered Explosives in here. This Engineered Explosives can take the place of a Bauble at this point. All non-basics, certainly, we've seen. I hate to bring in another Terminate, but it might be necessary here over, say, like an Inquisition, just to remove, say, the crab. Is there anything else? Cletus is fine here. Ashiok would be good. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. We might just mull once to see if we can find an Ashiok if the initial hand isn't just blazing fast. We'll see. Let's play first. I'll keep this. We have a removals piece for that crab that I talked about. I can even go get it off of a basic mountain if I'd like to. We can then black mana source, black mana Ashiok, and hopefully not be hit with too much here. I'm expecting crab. Crab? Stitcher's pretty good. They hit a Vengevine and a Hedron Crab. Let's just go ahead and get a Blood Crypt here. Play something at 2 here instead. Let's go ahead and play Marsh Flats, pass turn. If they're able to play 2 creatures here, things get real dicey. But I guess I can put the Vengevine back in and then Ashiok. So we're not in the worst shape. And if they go to end step here, I'm tempted to bolt the Stitcher. This crab. I hate this crab. Burning Catacombs. Mills the Prize Amalgam, and Hedron Crab. So this is an easy bolt and response here. This way this doesn't mill anything else here. They've played crab, so they might get Vengevine back here if they have something in hand. We'll just hope it's not like a Stitcher or something here. All right, tapped in is really good for us to see here. Super good. I get to get Ashiok down and clear the graveyard. Let's just fetch now so I can have 6. All right, got a little bit lucky here, I think. But Ashiok is certainly coming down here. It's a bit of a shame that I don't get to Fatal Push and Ashiok here, but I'll just take... Can't be greedy. We'll take the one thing. Narcomoeba gets milled over but doesn't get to see the light of day. Swamp, Overgrown Tomb, and Narcomoeba hit the exile zone. All right, we have a Luris and we have a Fatal Push. Looking decent here. I'm assuming Stitcher's gonna hit up our Ashiok. Then we'll get a Luris down to protect. In they go. Ashiok to 3. It's always a good sign. Polluted Delta. Can't fetch with the Polluted Delta. Fetches. Fails to find due to Ashiok. We thought that might happen. Gravecrawler. And Unearth. I could mill myself here and see if I hit anything with the Unearth. Let's go with that and get rid of their card. I hit an Engineered Explosives, which actually isn't too bad here. Let's go ahead and play a Luris into play. Pretty safe here. I'm going to leave the Fatal Push open. Maybe I get interested in this Stitcher here at an end step. Also, the Fatal Push at least lets me kill one of these. And they'll have to attack me. I probably... Let's go ahead and... Let's go to blocks first. Blocking here. We will Fatal Push, so I at least get potentially one more activation out of the Ashiok. Depends on what hits the yard here. Nothing big, Stitcher. Come on, nothing big, nothing big, nothing big. Ghoul and a Glimpse. Feels good. We have the Unearth for the Luris in case they somehow kill that. They glimpse themselves. They hit a Creeping Chill, but that is all they're going to hit here because they can't use the Bloodstained Mire. I should almost like go for the mill against them here. Oh, they get the ghouls back. Okay, okay. This is something they do get. This is true. All right. I guess I mill myself first here. Clear their graveyard. I kind of want to slam in with a Skelemental to make them discard 2 more things and then Ashiok them away. I have the Unearth then. That's probably okay to do. And I'm not defending Ashiok here anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and attack with everything. Hit him for 9. With this Unearth being able to hit this Skelemental, I feel pretty good. We're going to mill ourselves again. Alright, I hit a Mishra's Bauble, which looks like what I want to play here, just to draw an extra card. Take a peek at their top of their library. It's a Creeping Chill, so that's not a danger card. Let's go ahead and unearth a Dreadhorde Arcanist here and pass the turn, playing our land down. We'll do this. I have the Arcanist here that can unearth Luris. We have the Bauble trigger as well. We can play another Dreadhorde Arcanist. I end up drawing another Unearth here. This is a good amount of damage that's coming through. It's 6, but they are sitting at 9. I presume they're going to want to kill this Ashiok, so it's 3 this way. They'll have to send both. And I could block with Arcanist if I wanted to. I don't see a reason to just throw my Arcanist away, though, considering I'll be able to use it with a Lightning Bolt here on the attack. Now that we've lost our Ashiok, they can fetch if they have a basic. We'll see what they play here. If they're shocking in, they're going to 6. So they don't shock in. I'm feeling pretty good. We have a Glimpse here, glimpsing themselves, hitting a Narcomoeba. Okay. I think we've won. Just unearth Lightning Skelemental, attack with everything. Oh yeah, we've won. We'll bobble for good measure. They have a Creeping Chill in hand, by the way. We can unearth Skelemental here. Swing with the team. Trigger Bolt. Bolt them. Bolt them. That should be enough. Crabvine getting taken down by the Skelementals, the Lurises, the Arcanists. A good match too. We take it down 2-0 in the league. We'll see you in the next one. 2 down, fighting through our matches as we go here. Match number 3 coming up. We're looking for our opponent, taking the Kroxas, the Lurises, the Skelementals into the league and doing decently so far. Even though our discard helped our opponent, Ashiok came in clutch. Let's see if we can repeat. Match 3 coming up. There we go. We found match 3. Let's go ahead and see if we win the dice roll. The die roll. We do. We'll play first. Alright, so what do we have here? We have an Unearth. We have 4 lands, a little high. We have an Arcanist and an Awakener. This hand's not very good. I think this is one of our first hands we can go ahead and mulligan. Alright, we have Luris Unearth. We have a tap land. We have 2 draws at another land here. This is sketchy. I think we're going to keep it and risk it a little bit here. Let's go ahead and get rid of... Let's get rid of the Unearth. I'm going to try to hit these 3 drops. The Unearth could have cycled, but I think I'm going to need this Fatal Push. My opponent's mulled to 5 cards. So maybe our Thoughtseize will hit something real good. Alright, let's take a peek at what they're playing here. We've attempted to lead with Bobble. I can't imagine they would force this. That'd be insane. It would also be a great Bobble. We have a Wooded Foothills showing up here. Okay, could be anything. Could be anything. Put the castle into play tapped since we do not have black mana. We're going to hope that we get this on our double draw here. Draw of the upkeep, draw of our turn. Fingers are crossed. Let's see if we hit it. That doesn't look good. Windswept Teeth. So we do know one of the cards here. Let's see a bird. Utopia Sprawl. This could be really bad here, real fast. Needing a land. Alright, we hit our land. We're going to have to go get a Blood Crypt here, so that I can cast Seasoned Pyromancer soon. We'll go ahead and Thoughtseize. We have a Blood Braid, and we have a God of Destiny. Well, I'm going to take the God of Destiny. I could theoretically beat a Blood Braid. Theoretically. Might just be a little bit tough, but we can do it. Stomping Ground into play tapped. And no follow-up. We need one more land here. Alright, we missed our land drop. But we do have Fatal Push and a Lightning Bolt. This is good. It can clean up Blood Braid plus like Tarmogoyf, Scavenging Ooze, whatever might show up here. So we're not in the worst condition. Could be better, but I'll take what we've got so far. We're spinning the wheel with Blood Braid. We had a Seasoned Pyromancer, which is pretty good, actually. So they're going to ditch the other 2 cards, which was the Glory Bringer, which is actually really good to see gone as well. Let's just Fatal, or Bolt this over here. Fatal Push. Let's go ahead and Fatal Push this Elemental as well. I'm not going to worry about this Seasoned Pyromancer too much. We're going to draw all 3 of our Lurises in the deck and just keep on trucking here. This isn't good. Wooded Foothills here. They can play pretty much anything in their deck. We'll hope they didn't draw another Glorybringer here. 6 damage in? I'm not sure I want to show them anything else. Well, that didn't turn out very well. We showed them pretty basic stuff, though. Pretty basic. So, what do we have here? Engineered explosives are pretty good. Terminates are relatively high-powered in this one, and the Kalitas isn't too bad. Let's see here. What do we want to take? K-commands are not as good in this matchup. Thunderkin's never going to really get us going here. I kind of like everything else. I could probably ditch one Fatal Push in favor of some of the stuff I'm bringing in. One Unearth and one something else here. That, or maybe I just bring 2 Terminates in the Kalitas. If I do that, let's do... No, I got the Lightning Bolts. I think this is fine. I kind of want this last Terminate. Put that in. What am I taking out? You know what? Terminate out, fatal push, or fatal push out, terminate in. Terminate's a little more versatile than the fatal push in our deck. Having to hit a fetch land and also then terminating could be rough. We need the Inquisition Thought Theses to get rid of God of Destiny. All right, this hand's a lot better than our last one. We'll go ahead and keep this. We'll lead with Bloodstained Mire, Shock, Inquisition, and a Bauble here to draw. We will Shock so we get our red mana. We do need a second red for the Skelemental, but we got a turn or two to find that. Blood Crypt here. We'll go ahead and Inquisition for starters. Take a peek. Not going to worry about Blood Moon too much. All right, so we're going to take God of Destiny. I have an answer for the Arbor Elf. This Thoughtseize, we might not fire this Thoughtseize off. Take a peek at what the top card is, and that'll decide. We will be Thoughtseizing. That has been decided. Skelemental's not looking as good, nor is Kroxa, because of the very obvious Baloth. So we will Thoughtseize the Blood Moon away. We will go ahead and bolt the Arbor Elf, and we will pass the turn. All right, so we might have a Baloth to deal with here. Stomping Ground tap, no play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have enough to play Kroxa next. Is it better to get in for 6? Or Kroxa? By Kroxa, I get to play it next. Let's go ahead and Kroxa. They're going to go ahead and do the Baloth thing here. Not a whole lot I can do. It's a good card against us because we're a discard deck. So we're going to see a Baloth here. Cool. And we're doing this because I can replay my Kroxa and go defensive against the Baloth here. It's the theory at least. I am losing a Bauble to do this, but that's okay. We're doing this also in case they get a Blood Moon soon. I have the window right now to do this. That's a good top deck. All right. Kroxa coming down here. We'll just hope they don't have another Baloth to put into play. We'll make them discard and we'll pass it back to them. What are you discarding? I know about this Windswept. They discard the Windswept, take a little bit of damage. I probably... I kind of don't want to block. Okay, cool. Land drop? Fatal Push. I think it's just a terminate, and let's hit in. Go for damage. Scoot that out of the way. Smack them for 9, maybe? 6 plus something, perhaps? A bonus Baloth appears. That's pretty nifty there. All right. Next turn, I can Skelemental. Oh gosh, they're bolting me. That's never a good sign. So I can Skelemental and Fatal Push the Baloth. They're gonna swing for 4, aren't they? Oh boy. We'll see how this works out for us. This is Scavenging Ooze. Huh. Scavenging News grows large enough here. I might just have to play defensive this turn. Play Arcanist, play defensive pass. I'd like to attack with this Kroxa. It's just not viable right now. I have to be on defense with the Kroxa here. I need to like maybe I don't know what I need to do. They're gonna eat my Terminate. It's so tasty. It's a pretty good play there. That way I don't get to use the Arcanist's ability. Pump, use and shoot it. Play a land down. They're shocking in. That's not a good sign. We have a Bloodbright. We have a Chandra. Okay. We're just going to go up. They go up here. Skips over a Blood Moon. We take 2. So I have to clear the Chandra somehow here. So I guess we'll go ahead and nail this Scavenging Ooze here. It's a Lightning Bolt. So I get to Bolt Chandra, attack with this, bolt it again. I'm losing... I can bolt this twice. If I bolt this twice here, I can then hit them for the 6 and then leave this one. I can't leave that one back then if I'm attacking. I could use Skelemental to attack here. 6. So this is 3 damage for just attacking. This could be 9 total. 3, 6, 9 by attacking with both of these. So I'm at 9. Then I have a 6, 1. They can block here. 9, 15, 16. I'm 1 point short of lethal. I appear to be 1 point short of lethal. What is our best play here? We can double bolt Chandra here by attacking. We lose the Arcanist. I almost have to play that they're not going to have something that hastes out. If they get a bolt, they get a Blood Braid. They're very likely to kill us. I'm going to play as though they're going to top deck a land here, because there's several things that just kill us. So we're going to play the Skelemental. We're going to bolt Baloth, swing, bolt Baloth. Hit this at Chandra, hit Kroxa at them. Replay Bolt. Bolt will be replayed here. They'll discard taking 3. The Bolt will hit Baloth to clear Baloth so I don't die. We were a point off from lethal, which is a bummer. But I clear everything out. We're going to assume that their top card is going to be a land. Arbor Elf, something that doesn't kill me here. Scavenging News would be not the worst. And we get it. Woo! All right, we're going to a game 3. We're making this one tough here. Our top was a land I played into play, and then I activate and draw Season Pyro. Whoop, buddy. Any changes here? Couple Balos make me a little bit scared to use Thoughtseizes, but also Thoughtseize is going to get rid of God of Destiny. Much needed for sure. I don't know if there's really a change I want to do here. A bonus Fatal Push could be useful. I'm not going to worry about it, though. I'm not going to worry about it. I think an Engineered on 1 could be really fatal to them, especially if they start with, like, Utopia Sprawl Arbor Elf. Alright, this hand's not keepable. We have a Thoughtseize 1 land. We're going to mulligan this. Alright, we're going to keep this. We're going to ditch 1 Season Pyromancer. We're going to keep 2 lands, Engineer Explosives, and the Bolt. I don't know if I can cheat this if they put a Arbor Elf into play. They do play a Utopia Sprawl. Naming red. Marsh Flats, put the Engineered on 1, maybe? I think we can put this on 1. It's only going to 1 or 2 here, and I have the Bolt in case they put, like, something nasty out. We're getting our black mana as well. Engineered on 1 here. That way if they do any weird ramping, we're in good shape. Windswept Teeth here. And if it's Blood Moon, we're okay. It hits a couple things here, but doesn't ruin us. Season Pyromancer, okay. That's actually not the worst. Getting rid of 2 bolts here. Okay. I might just pop Engineered. Like, is that crazy? Just to pop Engineered here? I don't think so. We can play Season Pyromancer next. Get rid of, like, the drawn card plus a land or something. Alright, so we had a bonus Utopia Sprawl. It's not the worst. There's an Arbor Elf. And another Utopia Sprawl. Okay. So our Engineered actually did stop them. But if we draw another one here, we can really get them. Hits for 4. This is an easy Bolt, though. If there's anything I'm doing this next turn. Yeah, I think it's just Bolt here, so they don't have this much mana. And we'll just see if we can get maybe Season Pyromancer down next turn. So if we waited on the Engineered Explosives, it's possible we could have gotten a lot more. But we have 4 mana across from us. We have 4 mana still. A lot of Utopia Sprawls. Bloodbraid spins the wheel. Hits an Arbor Elf. Gonna get hit for 7 here. It's not looking very good. Alright, Season Pyromancer just to draw some cards here. The castle is no good for us, and the Bloodstain taking damage isn't a good idea either. We hit a Terminate, that's about it. We'll just pass back. We'll hope nothing huge. No Glorybringer, please. 4 mana, Arbor Elf. Well, that's a good sign. Oh, that's not a good sign. Season Pyromancer, draw some more cards. We're able to untap for a lot. We're definitely blocking with Season Pyromancer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're taking 5 here. Okay. Luckily, this is a nice redraw. I have to hit... I think I have to hit, like, Engineered Explosives. We're just gonna unearth Season Pyromancer here. I don't think we have a chance here, but we're gonna get an extra token, so Maybe I hit the engineered, put it on 1. So our engineered was good. It just, we played it maybe just a touch too early. There's a Luris. Luris might be enough here to block with. We don't have to play engineered now immediately. Block, block, block. 1, 2, 3, and a gain 3. If we block in that, if I block here, and here, take 3. I can block these instead. We're gonna wait on the engineered explosive. I don't think I need to bring it back. We'll just hope their draw and the card they have in hand's a dud. We'll just hope that. Glorybringer wins, Chandra wins, Bloodbraid Elf wins. A non-hasty threat doesn't win. Oh boy. We're attacking, apparently. All right. Swing with everything. So let's see here. Block, block, block. Take 3, gain 3. Okay. Like I said, I can put engineered out on 1. That clears a couple more things out of here. They can do Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. Or I could Seasoned Pyromancer my own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I EE on 1 here, I blow all this up in these 2. They Seasoned Pyromancer. We have a 2, 1, 2, 3. See what the last card is. It's just a land. So I think this EE goes on 1. 1 and blow up all the lands here. Avoid another top deck. I'm going to play in my Black Cleave Cliffs here. I've got to do all the floating and stuff now, so the Seasoned Pyromancer tokens come back. If I get another shot here, I'm going to get to use the Engineer Explosives again. I think. Okay. If I block here, I gain 3, I take 1, 2, 3, 4. I go down 1. If I attack here myself, I think I risk losing Luris, so we'll play defensively. 4 mana, but we killed 2 creatures. We can kill these next. I don't think I want to put that in the bin just yet. Needing to dodge again. No bolt. We're good here. Seasoned Pyromancer comes through. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go to 1. I don't need I don't need this. Shock's in. That's interesting. Shock's in so that they can play the Seasoned Pyromancer in the event that I kill the Seasoned Pyromancer. This is an excellent draw. I get to Engineered on 0 here. I get to pop this right now, killing their elemental tokens. Play this out, and now I get to swing safely here. Because I have the my Seasoned Pyromancer. Alright, we're at 4. I'm fighting back. Needing to dodge 300 different bad things. Chandra. Alright. Maybe they'll up. They do up. Baloth skipped over. Down to 2. They attack. I think I'm chump blocking here. I don't think I want to put theirs in the yard here. I think I chump block and I can then use castle and attack here. Gain a little bit more life. Okay. Because this Chandra's going to kill me if I'm not careful. There's a bobble. Cast bobble. Draw. See what their top deck is. It's a Bone Crusher Giants. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So we'll replay bobble here. Wonder if I'm supposed to do that again. Or if I do it after just to see what the next card is. So 3, 4, 5. Gonna gain some. Let's go ahead and go to combat. At Chandra, because Chandra will kill me. Pump. I wonder if I want 2 spells here and know what's coming after Bone Crusher. I might want 2 spells here. And not worry about what's after Bone Crusher here. I get less information by doing this. Okay, Kroxa is good here. Oh, perfect. Unearth. Oh, Kroxa Unearth stomps this away probably and replays it. That's fine. Have at me. Yes. Oh, we're so close. Replays the Bone Crusher. All right. I'm going to take 2. We're going to 4. I'm going to get rid of whatever the top card is here. I don't get any life gain here, so a Glory Bringer would kill me. Is that? Six. I attack if they block. If they block here, they take 3 and they'll take 4. Plus 2 of these. This is lethal, right? Oh my gosh, this is lethal. It's lethal. I'll take it. Nice. Oh, we've clawed this one back. So we clear the hand because this is going to get through, and then Kroxa is a guaranteed 6 damage Kroxa plus the Unearth. Oh, and they don't block. Discard. We had it. We got there. Oh, yes. Match 3 done. Great league so far. Taking down our Gruul opponent. Fighting back. Oh, what a match. Nice. All right. 3 down. Let's see what match 4 has for us. We'll see you in the next one. Match 4 coming up here, playing the Nightmare Kitty along with its companions, Kroxa and Skelemental in Modern. Match 1, 2, and 3 have gone well so far. Let's see if we can keep the streak up. Pretty close games, pretty close games. We'll see what we can do here. I believe in us. I believe in us. Let's do it. Alright, found our opponent. Let's play some Magic. Get to play. Definitely going to play first. Mean Fanny Pack's our opponent. What a mean Fanny Pack. Whew. Alright, hand's good enough for me. Plenty of bolts. Got an extra draw. Gonna Inquisition them and bolt, bolt, bolt. They did reveal Luris, by the way. They're just playing the wrong version of Luris. We've got it. Alright. Opponent's mulled to 5. We've had a couple hands where they've mulled quite a bit. I'm going to see what this hand does for us. A lot of removal. Got the new bolts, by the way. Don't they look nice? Don't they look nice? Which of the Secret Lair bolts is your favorite? I like this one with the dragon on it. It's pretty epic looking. All right, opponent's considering their 5 here. Easy. Polluted Delta, Inquisition, Mishra's Bauble. Gonna go get a Blood Crypt here as well. Keeping the 1 lander. It's a bit risky, but we're doing the double draw again. And I have, I think, a little more time here because I have these bolts. So we'll see if that is the case. See what our opponent's up to. Come here. All right, what do we got? Finale. All right, apparently we're playing against Finale. And we'll see what the top of the library is going to give them. A land. All right, so we have a Finale to beat. Unearth. Awkward. Wooded Foothills. All right, we kept a 1 lander and we're now punished for it. Now a bit punished. We might be cycling this Unearth to find that 3rd land. Razorverge Thicket. We have a Devoted Druid here. Let's go ahead and bolt that. We'll bolt this. We could Fatal Push. Got lots of options. Land, please. Well, we have the Thoughtseize. I can take away the Finale. So now they're just in top deck mode. Even though we kept a 1 lander, we've got the good stuff against them. Might be just seeing Luris into hand here, which we have the bolt for. Luris into hand. All right. Luris Windswept, unknown card here. And we will continue to miss. All right, slightly punished. Horizon Canopy, that's one of the lands we don't know about. All right. There's a land. There we go. We can play some Magic now. We're almost there. We will be cycling at least one of these Unearths. Bonus Windswept here. Playing Luris down, it looks like. They get to play the Devoted Druid as well. So we're just going to Bolt, Luris, Fatal Push, Devoted Druid here. Looking good, looking good. Just eliminating everything. All right, definitely will be cycling unless they put something else out that I am concerned about. The call. Devoted Druid. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle. I'm gonna hit that land and then get to K command him. I don't get to do that. Land drop, come on. All right, I have to lightning bolt this. We're down to our final cards. Playing all the elimination spells. There's a Duskwatch Recruiter and a Noble Hierarch. All right, plus Vizier of Remedies. All right. So I have a K command here. We could upkeep this and K command away, which seems like maybe the safest play here. Stop on the draw step seems okay. They could crack the Horizon Canopy as well. Draw, miss, 1, 2, 3, spins to look for it here. I'm gonna make them discard on their draw step here. They're gonna flip this as well. And then if they do this and they get a card, they go with the Horizon Canopy. Before, let's allow this to be used. Nope, they don't. We'll make them discard. We're gonna shoot Vizier here. Not so worried about the Howler. They forgot to activate this card. We make them discard a Temple Garden, and they have another Duskwatch Recruiter. Okay, in for 4, which is pretty good. We're going to probably be doing Seasoned Pyromancer here. Yeah. Seasoned, ditching Arcanist and Kroxa, trying to hit another land here to unearth the Arcanist, and putting up some chump blockers. All right, we miss. We missed. All good, though. I've got some unearths here to get some things going. We'll just have to F6 through this turn. I'm not too concerned about this turn because I've got some nice chump blocking. I could probably easily chump with Seasoned Pyromancer as well. We do need a way to probably remove something. This Inquisition's a dead card at this point in the game. Might be just trying to get 2 Arcanists back out. Unearth 1 and then play 1 and then set ourselves up for double lightning bolts. They could activate this and hopefully hit their targets, though. We need them to avoid Devoted Druid this turn. If I can do that, we'll be okay. Probably need to avoid a Giver of Ruins as well. If we can avoid those, we might have a shot here. Activates Duskwatch. No cards, because this was not in hand. They miss. Attacks with Noble. I kind of want to just quad block, or triple block this. It gets rid of the card. I'm getting the Seasoned Pyromancer back anyway. This flips. Another Arcanist. Let's unearth Seasoned Pyromancer. See if I can hit another land, and if I can do a Kroxa also. So Arcanist and Inquisition here. Looks like I'm just gonna play Arcanist then. Play Arcanist past turn. Okay, so I'm gonna at least get a removal spell here, and we're gonna have the Skelementals. We got the Unearths. I'll pull up my graveyard just because it is important in this game now. What I've got kind of sitting in here. So this is gonna get to flip again, so they can reactivate it. We have 2 cards in hand to beat, which Skelemental can take care of pretty easily. There's a Giver. What's that last card? Wonder if I have to kill that Giver. I don't think I have to kill that Giver right now. I'm wondering if I'll be able to play Skelemental. I got Unearthed Kroxa to clear the last card, attack with Arcanist, and shoot something. Shooting perhaps the Giver. 1 card's been played, so this won't flip. And if I unearth the Kroxa first, then I clear the hand. Play a land. I do want to play that land out. I'm going to attempt to unearth Kroxa here. Oops. This will force the discard. They spin the wheel here. They get a Walking Ballista. That's fine. So we're going to either discard the Walking Ballista or whatever the other card is that they had. And we can actually Arcanist again to do it, but I think I want to shoot like Giver or this Duskwatch. So they get rid of the call. They kept Walking Ballista here. I wonder how much I care about that card. So I'll go to combat here, and I guess we'll attack with these two. I guess I just lightning bolt. Just lightning bolt the giver here. Seems okay. It gives them the Duskwatch recruiter, but I think that's okay to do here. Blocks over here. Walking Ballista could come down and shoot both elementals, which is fine. That's all their mana. Looks like we're going to make a 3/3 Walking Ballista. Okay. They hit the land drop, so I wonder if they're going to shoot 3 here. Which wouldn't be a bad one to do. I'm going to then play like Kroxa, and then the following turn attempt a Skelemental and swing with Kroxa and win. They're not spinning with this, so that's good. And they don't want me to go to combat, because this dude's going to show up. I'll chump block. Okay. Yeah, they don't want Arcanist to attack. So that's where Ballista's going to go here. Okay. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Makes sense. Laris is a really nice card, but I think we can just like play Kroxa and win by next turn. I don't see where they could get me here. Delta, Inquisition, Thoughtseize, Marsh Flats, Inquisition. And I think I can just attack with Seasoned Pyromancer. Leave an extra blocker here. That'll put them at 8. And then when I play the Skelemental, I should be good. We've played one, so this doesn't spin. We have a giver here. Fire. Fine. Obviously going to look for a card here. Woo. Our one lander. I think we got there. We got a Devoted Druid here as well. Good defense, but I don't think it's enough, opponent. I don't think it's enough. One, two, three, four, five, six. They can block all of this, or they can block 2 of it. I don't believe there's anything they can do here. Skelemental and swing with the team. This threatens lethal because this puts them to 5 with the discard. This is 3 damage that comes through on this side, and they have a trampoline 6/6 and a 6/6 here. So they've got a block here to prevent that, and they can block 4 of this damage on the right side, taking 2, and then this is the additional 3. It is Exacties again. Oh, buddy. Woo. Woo. That was a close one. From the one lander, taking it. Game 1. They're recalculating. Recalibrating. You only can defend 6 here. Getting 4 here. This is a 5th. It's Exacties. You're done. Woo. A lot of removal. A lot of removal was needed. All right, Engineers come in here and terminates. That's all good stuff. Let's get rid of Thunderkin here. Luris. Let's get rid of 1 Thoughtseize. So that's the terminates. As good as Kroxa was to finish that game, we'll take 1 Kroxa out, we'll take 1 Skelemental out, and we'll probably be good there. Thoughtseize and Inquisition to target a little more specifically, and then we have just all of the removal. We're just planning to bash all of their creatures and get rid of them. That is the goal here. Collective Brutality could even be considered, but I don't want to go that far. Looking for a hand with probably 3 removal spells and 2 lands if possible. Just like game 1 with our 3 bolts and a fatal push off the 1 lander. Let's see how it goes. All right, we got 2 removals and a bauble plus a Skelemental. I can keep this. This is decent enough. We get 3 lands as well, which is a good amount, and our bauble will hopefully find something else here. Windswept Heath. Plains. A Burning Forge Tender, luckily for me. Oh, we have the bauble and the Luris now. We're looking good. We have a path coming. Let's go ahead and fatal push this. That defends some things that I don't want to be dealing with. We bauble here. We get a Cliffs. We'll be playing that one next. Noble Hierarch. No follow-up. That's good for us. We're just going to pass. I'm not too concerned about the Noble Hierarch here. I'd rather leave our bolt up for something else. That one's frustrating. We know it's a path and something else. Let's go ahead and bolt now. Float green. Oh boy, do they have everything? We might be playing Seasoned Pyromancer to dig a little bit more than what a Luris would. They put Luris into hand, so they have Luris Path and 2 unknowns. Luris Path, 2 unknowns. Is this like Luris turn and do the bauble? Because that draws me more over the next 2 turns, and then they play Luris something else. They might path my own Luris here. That's probably fine. If they path our own Luris, we're going to get at least a draw out of it and ramp us. So I'll take that. Plus I get information on their next card. It's just a land. And it's a land that comes into play tapped. Okay. What's our draw? Okay, Kroxa. Kroxa's okay. Puts that tap land into play. Okay, we're gonna path. That's fine. I don't get to use my my land, obviously. Well played, opponent. We have Luris. Maybe I just Skelemental here. I could Seasoned Pyromancer trying to find some more answers. You know what? It's probably just fine to go ahead and Seasoned Pyromancer. Try to find more answers. Am I getting rid of both lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do both lands. Oh, he hit a bauble. I get more information on them. The call is next. Okay, this will be interesting. We're stopping on the turn in case I drew something I could use. I can't quite use the call, the command here. I'm gonna get a Luris down and probably the Noble or another Burning Forge. So we have 2 Burning Forges. This is mildly difficult for us. I guess I could play 2 Kroxas here. Play 1 Kroxa, then use Skelemental, swing in? I don't know. I'm trying to remember if Trample goes through. I think it does. We'll find out. We'll learn. I forget if the Trample goes through on a protection creature or not, because I would assign 1 It's not going to matter because the Luris is going to get it back anyway, but I'll go ahead and try this for funsies. For funsies. Whee! Blocks. We still push damage through, so we make them discard. So it does trample through. They get the 2 cards discarded. Yeah, they keep Burning Forge and Burning Forge here. That's fine. That's fine right now. They needed to sacrifice and prevent instead of just doing the block. A little Devoted Druid. That's not good for us. Noble Hierarch. That's not good for us either. Attacks with Luris here. I'll let it through this turn. It's gaining 4. Alright, so there's a Dreadhorde Arcanist. This is interesting. Because I can use that to get a Fatal Push. In the next turn. So we can do this, and I can play Big Kroxa here. Big Kroxa will defend. Hopefully. Bloodstainmire, Bauble, land. Probably doesn't make sense to have the lightning bolts at this point in the game. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of the lightning bolt. I want that Fatal Push. I want to leave a Bauble and the Skelemental. So this makes them discard. They have no card. We keep Kroxa here. No reason to really attack. They just double block with Burning Forges. Extra Noble. Okay. Attacks for 3 with the Burning. Alright, so we can get rid of this Luris here. Oh, they just... Okay, cool. That was cool. Alright, so we have Kroxa here. Will deal damage. I'm going to get something sacrificed. The Fatal Push can then hit the Luris. So, Kroxa activation here. Keeping the big one. Triggers happen. We attack. Attacking with Kroxa and Dreadhorde Arcanist. Dreadhorde Arcanist targeting Fatal Push. Fatal Push fires off and kills Luris. We're going to have to kill Luris instead of Devoted Druid here. Because Devoted Druid just comes back. So Luris is dead. On my opponent's draw step, we're going to stop them. Blockity block. So on draw step, we're going to deal this card and deal 2 damage to any target. Cancel. We're gonna return creature from graveyard and make them discard. Returning Skelemental and making them discard. This should be enough because the Skelemental can get through protection. The Burning Forges will need to do what they need to. Alright, we're doing something here. Call. Are they going to get something that if I discard it, it gets to play? Don't be so rude. Don't be so rude. 1, 2, 3. If I hit a land drop, I also get to do castle activation. What are you getting? What could they get? I'm trying to think what is in their They need something with flash. They need something... Vizier of Remedies. Okay. I make that discard. Cool. Alright, so they pass through the turn here. We're at least doing 3 here. They might prevent with Burning Forge. That's probably what's going to happen here. We do hit our land drop, so... In with Skelemental. We will attack with, I think, everything this turn. Kroxa trigger. Nothing to hit with our little dude over here. Down to 3 they go. We're blocking. We're blocking. They're going to have to prevent this damage. Everything's doing what it needs to. We got the GGs. So they could prevent this damage, right? Let me read Burning Forge real quick. Sacrifice, prevent all the damage this turn. So they could sack and prevent this. They could block this. They could chump and chump. And then they could see if they hit those hit the combo. It doesn't matter. They only have the combo. Match 4. Looking good. 1 more to go. See you in match 5. Match 5 coming up. Playing the Kroxa Skelemental Kitty in Modern. Doing a decent job of it too. We're doing well. The list is coming together. We're going to see what this final match is. Who knows what our final record will be. Could be great. Could be a disappointment. Match 5. Let's find an opponent. Match 5. Bum bum. Bum bum. Alright, we found our match 5 opponent. Took a moment. Took a moment there. We've got it though. We'll see if we're on the play or on the draw. Here we go. Alright, we're on the play. Let's play first. I like the hand. Let's start. Start with our Marsh Flats and pass the turn. No Thoughtseize or Inquisition, but we've got the Skelementals and we've got the Kroxas. We have a little bit of interaction. We have the way to bring them back. Let's go. Let's not stop on my opponent's draw step. Alright, so we have a Verdant Catacombs here. I think I'm going to actually go ahead and fetch a basic. I don't know, I'm just feeling that today. We'll just slam down good old Kroxa and pass turn. Good old Kroxa pass turn. Hope they have nothing that eats the graveyard here. Blood Crypt shocks it in. Barrenmore cycles. Okay. We're going to have a... what's his name? Renin 6 showing up here? Gets rid of an Assassin's Trophy. Okay. Don't be Renin 6. That'll be horrible for us. Please, no. Please, no. That Barrenmore looks like a Renin 6. Tarmogoyf. That's fine. That is fine. Let's go ahead and shock in here and just... let's bash in with Skelemental. We're doing this to make them discard some cards. Fatal Push, Unearth. Unearth, you know, all that should be enough. I almost don't even care about the Tarmogoyf here. I'd be willing to trade it with the Lightning Skelemental. 2 cards go into the bin here. Bloodbraid and Liliana. Liliana's not looking so hot. Renin 6. I might not care about this card anymore. Picked up Verdant Catacombs. Hits for 4/5 here. We have a K command. Let's go ahead and attempt to unearth our Skelemental and get in. We'll see if they have a Fatal Push. I'm going to ignore Renin 6 here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They might have a Fatal Push. Oh, they do. No. Let's just hang tight here. I'm going to probably be Fatal Pushing their own Tarmogoyf. It is a 5/6 after all. It's pretty big. Pretty big. I think we can safely kill this. I'm not sure what I would want to kill on 4 here, and they don't appear to be representing anything at 4. Gonna just play, what, Liliana? That's fine. Their own Kroxa. Get rid of the K command. I've definitely got the option of Unearth. I could also just Kroxa them. Picks up the Baron. Puts Blackcliff into play. I can clear their hand here and then Kroxa them the next turn. I think that's what we do here, right? Just pick up the Skelemental. We'll smack them for 6 here. And we're just going to pass the turn. Good luck, opponent. No cards in hand. No cards. There went Luris. There. Oh, our opponent's got it down. They're playing Luris main. Check that out. Verdant Catacombs coming into the hand. Verdant Catacombs played. Fetches with Verdant Catacombs. You can't... Oh, they're going to play Kroxa from the hand here. Or from the yard. I'm going to just Fatal Push it in response. We have green mana floating. I guess it's got to be a land, right? It's got to be a land. I think that's the wording on Kroxa. Who didn't discard a non-land. So confusing. So confusing. In response to this, though, we'll go ahead and take our 3 points and Fatal Push this. We'll see what that last card is. Gotta have a little bit of runners here for our opponent. Let's take Fatals, K command, Marsh, Unearth. I guess I'll take both of my Unearths out of here. We'll see what their last card is. It was an Inquisition. They hold on. Play our castle and pass the turn. They need a way to kill Kroxa here. They cannot reanimate their own Kroxa. What was the top of the library? A Fatal Push. They cannot replay their own Kroxa, though. I can't either, though. I guess they should pick up the Baron and cycle the Baron. Does so. K command, Bolt, Unearth. New Kroxa, Skelemental. Not that card. I'll play it because it goes to my bin here. They have a land. Pass turn. So the lands make sure that the Kroxa here is not going to kill them, which is good for them. And they could also down the Wrenn and 6 so they can Assassin's Trophy. 4 mana. Replaying Kroxa. I might be just about dead here. Looking for a Bolt. Bolt or K command off the top. Lightning Skelemental threatens lethal. Luris threatens lethal. It's oh so close. All right. Suppose I could have held the land there. Take a little bit less here from the Kroxa. Emblems with Wrenn and 6. Come on, Bolt. Okay. Gives me some more looks. Gives me a few more looks. Come on, Bolt. Where's my Bolt? I'm going to play the land here, because when this Kroxa attacks, which I don't think they can Assassin's Trophy Kroxa, and then I have this to ditch the Kroxa, so I'm not dead. Well, this will be in the yard, this will be in there. Maybe the Kroxa saves us. I don't know. This is not looking good for us. It's very close, very close. Assassin's Trophy. We'll grab our land. It's a shame that I don't have one more land here. Then I'd be able to bounce back with the Seasoned Pyromancer. There goes our land. It's all over. Non-land. Does not non-land. I'm always confused by that. All right. Not quite there. Very close, though. Engineer's going to come in this game. Ashiok, Can, and Kalidas. And our Terminates. What's not doing it here? Thunderkin's probably not getting through. K commands are a bit weak. Arcanist, we can go down one. I'm on the play, so Inquisition Thoughtseizes are okay here. These 4 Kalidas starts, then Engineered, then Terminate. This one's going to be hard. This is going to be a close one. Let's drop 1 Luris for 1 Ashiok. That doesn't seem right. I'm going to probably need another Terminate. Let's go Terminate over... Let's take 1 Thoughtseize out. And Terminate and take 1 Fatal Push out. We'll bring the Thoughtseize back in when we're on the draw. And this one was close. We had the bolts as outs, but didn't quite find them. Let's play. I'll keep this hand. This is fine. Go ahead and shock in, and let's steal something from them. Let's steal it. All right, we have K, Lily. I guess you can have 2 Lilianas. Sure. Have at it. I guess I'm setting up for a Kroxa this coming turn. Raging Ravine's played. Let's fetch basic here. Can do it this way. Play Kroxa, they do all that. Cool. Probably going to set up here for this Seasoned Pyromancer, playing out the castle, ditching our Blood Crypt here. My opponent's going to discard a land of some sorts. Oh, a Pillage. Okay, that's cool. Overgrown Tomb. Shocks it in. They have their own Kroxa here. Man, I guess I just get rid of this Unearth. It's like not the greatest, but I don't take damage here. Oh, I just top deck an Unearth, which I'm gonna lose here. But we'll do Seasoned Pyromancer. At least I get 2 token or 1 token here. That's okay. Unfortunately, I don't keep a land there, so I don't get to potentially do my Kroxa. We'll just have to see. We might be facing down Lily. And Lily's going to what? Make me discard here? Makes me sacrifice. Well, Elemental. Goodbye. There's a Bolt. Play Arcanist. We'll just swing for 2 at Liliana. They have another Liliana coming here, so need to just chill here with our cards in hand. This Bolt can go anywhere. This Engineered Explosives is looking pretty decent. They've played the Verdant Catacombs. Let's keep up with that. Baron and Liliana here. A Luris. That's something I will happily bolt. Nice. All right, a tap land. Let's go ahead and get attacking here. I can Inquisition, take Liliana. And we have a Bloodbraid Elf. Okay. Let's throw EE on 2 here. The EE on 2 can kill Tarmogoyf, can kill Kroxa coming back. It can kill Scavenging Ooze. It can kill a variety of things here. So we're going to spin the wheel with the Blood Braid. We have 1 card in our opponent's hand. We get an Inquisition, so we dodged losing our Engineered Explosives here. So we have just a little 3-2 on the other side of the table. And I believe I can play my Kroxa here if I'd like to. Let's do it off of a land. Black, black, red, red. Kroxa. We'll leave ourselves with a lightning bolt here. For good measure. Make them discard that last card they just had. The Tarmogoyf looks good to get rid of. And we'll attack for 3 damage. We'll use the bolt. We're going to target the Blood Braid to scoot it out of the way. And we're in good shape here. 3 damage through. We have a 6/6. 3 damage when it attacks. We have the castle here as well. Game 2 is looking like ours. Opponent concedes. Go into a game 3. Is that Ashiok worth it? I don't think so. Ashiok's probably just a bait there, right? It's just a bait card. How good are these Arcanists? The Arcanist was relatively good there. It also gave me a 2-drop, which is nice. Could bring in a Fulminator Mage. We did see a Rage and Ravine, which is difficult for us to kill. I don't mind that as a 1-of. Maybe over like a Bobble here. I want this Thoughtseize in here as well. Maybe Thoughtseize over like a Bolt. Maybe over 1 Unearth. We're just trying to chock full of good value cards here because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. We have to battle against their own Kroxas and they'll be on the play. Game 5. Match 5. Game 3 for the 5-0. I'm pretty happy, however, the outcome. We've played very well this league, and it's good to see. It's good to see our bounce back here. Game 5. Match 5. Match 5, Game 3. Why do I say Game 5? It's because this should go to 5 games. All right, opponent. 2 lands, double unearths, a Thoughtseize. We have the Bobble. I'm going to keep this. This allows me to sculpt the hand of my opponent in a decent fashion. We'll make it work. Cracking Burden Catacombs. Are they going to protect their hand? Can't get rid of the Skelemental. It'll come flying at your face. Inquisitions. Takes my Thoughtseize. They protect their hand. We'll put Blood Crypt tapped. We'll Bobble. And we're going to take a peek at the next card. And we'll see what's going on. Assassin's Trophy. Okay. We pick up a Lightning Bolt. Not a bad card. I'll take it. All right. Overgrown Tomb shocks it in. We find ourselves across from a Tarmogoyf. We have our own Lurrus here. We'll just pass. We'll just pass. Tarmogoyf could beat us down pretty quickly. Fetching with Verdant Catacombs. Basic Forest has been found. Looks like we're attacking for 3. We'll wait on their Lightning Bolt, obviously. I kind of want to cycle an Unearth here. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to do it. I need to dig a little bit deeper. Okay, Kroxa is not bad. Polluted Delta is not bad either. So we're just going to play Lurrus and get the Bobble activation here. Seems okay. We're not super ahead at the moment. We could also wait on this bobble so that Goyf doesn't grow. They will be killing Luris. I don't need to draw immediately here, I don't think. Baron Moore cycled for our opponent. We'll wait on bobble. No instant, no creature currently. Assassin's Trophies, Luris. We'll take our land. We're going to take a mountain here because this polluted delta can find other things. This is a 4/5. Again, we're going to try to hold bobble until after combat. Kitchen Finks. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hits for 4. We're going to go to 12. I can get this Luris back. I can also... I don't know. I could Kroxa Skelemental. We got a 5/6 plus the 3/2 here. It's a lot. Oh, I don't hit anything. Oh my. What happens if I Skelemental plus Kroxa here? So Skelemental, 6 damage. Maybe they block, maybe they don't. Getting rid of 2 cards, plus the Kroxa is going to get rid of a card. I go to 11. I'm putting creatures. Creatures already there. We have a 5/6. This is 8. 8 damage. Top decks. Let's go for it. I think we win by outvaluing our opponent here at this point. Playing a Skelemental attacking and then following that up with Kroxa to clear the last card makes it so they're just top decking answers. We might see a Planeswalker hit this bin here, which is okay. It's not great. Alright. They ditched the land in a Fatal Push. Let's go ahead and slam down a Kroxa here. I can then unearth and play Kroxa. We got rid of a Bloodbraid Elf as well. Alright. I'm pretty happy with all that. 8 damage can come through. We could get hit with a bolt. Fingers crossed we don't. What do you got for us, opponent? 8 damage. Oh, Kroxa. So I need to discard a non-land. So I have to discard Lightning Bolt, right? Non-land. I think I've done this right. I don't know. There we go. Didn't take any damage. Alright, we top decked a Bloodstained Myra, which gives me one more go here. So I'm going to... Am I okay with going to 2? Shoot. This Kroxa comes back if they get a land drop here, but it's got to be a red land. I can't do 10 damage here. This is 3. This is 6. If I play Kroxa here, I can do Thoughtseize, Bloodstain. I can get rid of an Unearth. I can do a Polluted Delta. I could get rid of the Lightning Bolt as well. That's probably okay. Try not to take damage is what I'm trying to do. We will Unearth Luris here. Bobble. We'll take a look at what they're drawing here. That informs me. They're getting a Maelstrom Pulse. Dang. That's pretty good. Like, so good that I have to draw a Fatal Push here. Oh, I should have shocked in the Blood Crypt. We're gonna go with I'm gonna draw naturally that Fatal Push. Come on, right here. It's an Inquisition. Oh, this game was close. Pulse gets us here. Pulse kills Luris. They swing in. Dang. Maybe they'll be scared too. Maybe they'll be scared. Now you've activated my Fatal Push. Oh, it's a good game, opponent. It's a good game. Close one. Close one. 4-1 here with the Skelemental Kitty. Let's go back here real quick. Drawing a card. Oh, a Terminate. That wouldn't have done it either. Lightning Bolt was 2 down. We were very close. Very close. But there you have it. 4-1. Kroxa Skelemental Nightmare Kitty in Modern. We'll go to a conclusion here. There you have it. We've been playing this one every now and then, and I understand why we enjoy it. The different lines that we were able to come up with, whether it's just like trying to cycle through your deck with the Seasoned Pyromancers or the Baubles. The Luris is now just with the companion change. He was always in the main deck here, and he remains in the main deck there as well. That last match, we probably could have seen a second Kalitas in the sideboard. However, the Terminates really came up for most of the matches, so I do like that slight change that we did adjust there before we jumped into the league. Overall, the list continues to perform really well, and I really do think there's something here. I don't know if there's much more tuning at the moment. Obviously, new cards can come in. There's new suggestions and that. The Thunderkin seems to always be very good just as a one-of, but I could also switch that out for an Arcanist, an extra Thoughtseize, whatever you might have laying around, maybe an extra Bauble just to cycle through as well. 4-1. Kroxa Skelemental, the Nightmare Kitty in Modern. If you enjoyed this, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next ones. Thanks, everyone, and have a good one.